Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing palm nut soup, also known as Abenkwan. Right, it's one of the most delicious soups, yet stressful, but there are easy ways. So to start, I'm going to be doing this totally traditional and local, but I'll show you another option. So to start, I have here my palm nuts, pre-washed palm nuts, and I also have here my turkey berries. So this is the palm nuts, or you can say the palm kernels is after you get the fruit. So this has been washed and we are going to boil this. I usually boil mine for 30 minutes, to each their own. I want mine very soft, and whilst I'm boiling, I don't want to waste gas, so I'm going to add the ingredients like the pepper, like the pepper, the tomatoes, the onion, the ginger and the garlic to this, so that I blend them when they are all done. So let's get boiling and we are going to pound. But let me show you an alternative. An alternative is you can use the can, which I'm going to show right now. So this is how it looks like, the palm soup base, and you just add hot water to it. I'm going to show you guys what is the ingredients that are going to go into my soup, aside from the pepper, onions, tomatoes, ginger and garlic I showed you earlier, plus the turkey berries, which in my local language is called abedwuru, and the palm nut is called abe in my local language. So I'm going to be adding, I have here poku. I don't know the English name for this, but I'm going to check for it. And I have here some fried red fish, which is also going to go in. Let me show this to the camera to see how appetizing that is. Neatly washed, I'm also going to be adding here some crabs. This is it, and this is called Wole, cow skin. You can use whatever you want, right? That's your personal choice. I'm also going to be adding, I have here garden eggs, which I've diced in. So I'm going to be adding some okra. I have here Kako, Momoni. Momoni is salted fish. Kako is also salted fish, but it's a different kind. That is firmer, and Momoni is softer. And I have here some Prekese. What is Abenkwan without Prekese? Or what is palm nut soup without Prekese? So this, the last thing I'm going to add is optional. Most people don't do that, but I love to have some good beans in my soup. So I've been soaking these beans for some time now, so that it's soft enough to put in the soup. I don't think I'm going to use, I soak just a little bit. Look at this. I don't think I'm going to use it, but let's see. So this is the last one. I'm going to be adding beans as well in my soup. You can use chicken, you can use goat meat, you can use whatever you want for your soup. That's your choice. But today I'm doing the traditional style. If you have snail, you can add, but I don't have any snail around. Maybe the next time I'm going to do, the Western style where you add the goat meat and all that. So let's get to pounding our abe. This is the most tedious part. Guys, the abe is boiling. The saucepan I have here is an old saucepan we've been using for palm nut soup for a very long time, because of it can decolorize most of your saucepans. So try and use an old saucepan to boil this, because it has that thing. So let's allow this to boil, and then I've already taken out the onions and the peppers and all that. I can see one pepper hiding over there, but I'm going to take it out and blend this. So I'm going to blend the ingredients. You guys remember the Kenwood blender I've been talking about? This is the blender. I've been using this blender for like 5 years now, probably 6, maybe more, 7. I can't remember, but it's been quite long, and its quality is very good. This is not a paid advertisement. I just want people to know how good this blender is so you can purchase it. I'm going to add a good amount of water. Just that amount should be fine. Oh, sorry. So I'm finally done blending this, which is going into our soup. So we are coming to pound, right? Guys, pardon me, my mortar is a very old mortar. I've been using it for 30 years plus or 25 years plus. It's my mother's mortar anyway. So you can get a mini mortar which you can use on your countertop. But for now, I'm going to use it. If it's not spoiled, why should I throw it away? So I just rinsed it. So I'm going to put in the abe or the palm nut. I showed you guys earlier. Oh. The abe is in now, and this is my pistol. It's also an old one, so please don't come for me. Don't tell me get a new one, okay? Don't come for me. So we have to pound. So you are going to pound this way, okay, till it becomes, you know, you see that the fruits are off the main thing. And then we can add water to it. So let's pound and get it in a bowl. After pounding, this is what I had. I divided this into two because my saucepan is small or on the smaller side. So the other half is in the fridge to use another time. I'm going to add water to this, a good amount of water. I'm going to add more water because this is small. This should be fine. Okay, let's hold on for now. And we are going to, you know, I've already washed my hands. We are going to mix this through. Gently, right? You don't want to make a mess everywhere. It's easier to use the canned one, but from scratch tastes amazing. Mix it very well. Sorry, I just burped. Okay, we are not going to throw this one away. We are going to pound this again. Most people do it for 2 times. You can do it for 3 times as well, but I think 2 times is okay. So squeeze all the water. Try your best to get all, put them in a bowl. You are not going to throw it away. We are going to pound it as I said earlier, because it may have some of the fruits on it. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch all of this, so let me fast forward this right. So I'm done, you know, removing all these things. Let me take this from here and show you guys the husk I had. So this is it. So I'm going to re-pound this to get, you know, more from this and add water and do extra. But before anything, let's first sieve the one we've already, you know, added water to. Sorry, you can't just imagine the bowls I have to wash. So I have here my, you know, black saucepan as usual, and I have here my sieve, and I'm going to gently add this, you know, I'm going to pour it over so that you don't get the chunks in it as well. You can see the kernels, the palm kernels here. We're going to throw them away. So you can just add them, it's fine, because we are sieving it too. I'm trying to be gentle as possible, guys. I don't want to make a mess everywhere. Let me finish all this and get back. After sieving the first batch, this is what I had. So the second batch is almost going to double it. Yes. So let's, get pounding and do the second batch. Guys, this is the second batch. I've re-pounded this. So I'm going to add a good amount of water. I think this should be okay. Okay, let's just add it. I already have my hands soiled from getting it into the pan. Mix it well. I think I need a little more water. Just a little more. I could feel the consistency was too thick. So once you think you've thoroughly, mixed this, squeeze this out. Try your best, get everything out. Oh. This is a form of exercise on its own. I'm already tired. And you have a lot of things to wash as well. Utensils, I mean. Because girl, oh boy, this is no job for the lazy. This is no food for the lazy. So now we are done. Let's, sieve this into the saucepan. After sieving the second one, this is what I had. So let's put this on our stove top. But before we put this on our stove top, let's clear, our kitchen. Let's clean our utensils first. I'll be back shortly. So my, soup is on fire now. It's on medium heat. Yeah. But you see our beans, we wanted to cook the beans that we soaked earlier. We wanted to cook with the soup, so the beans will go in first. Let me just add all, because my family loves beans and palm nut soup anyway. So I'm trying my best not to create a mess over here, guys. So yeah, let's allow this to start, cooking. Let's not forget, let's add in our blended, pepper, onion, ginger, garlic. Just a minute. This is it. Gently. Yeah, try not to make a mess. Ooh. Nice. And we are going to mix this in. So let's allow this to boil, and we are going to add in our other stuffs. Okay, so this has started boiling, but you can't see it on top. So let me just take a ladle, which I used to stir previously. Look at this. So you can see the beans in it, but because it's on medium heat, it's not, all over the place. Let's add, salted fish, which is the Momoni and the Kako, because it's going to give the base, a good flavor. And let's also add the things that take long to cook. Wole can be hard at times, plus the crabs. I think if we drop in all at once, we're going to make a mess. That's why I keep adding them bit by bit. Last of the wole. Now we have our crabs going in. Oh. Okay, let's allow this to boil, and then we add in the rest of the ingredients. Wow, isn't this amazing? Oh my goodness me. This is boiling nicely, so let's add here the prekese. Wow. Okay, let's not forget salt. I've labeled my ingredients salt, you know, so a good amount of salt. I've been doing this over time, so let's say 1 tablespoon salt. This should be okay. A little more okay for now, so you can taste as you go. If it's not okay, you add more. Let's wipe. We want to be as neat as possible. Let's gently mix. You can see the oil forming on top. Yes, this smells amazing. Wow. Oh, I'm in heaven. Let's allow this to cook more, and then the longer the better, the longer the taste. So whilst mine is on medium heat, I usually cook for 45 minutes to 1 hour, yes, to get the best flavor and the best taste. So once let it boil, then I'll add in my protein, my actual protein. This has been boiling for some time now, so let's add in our other stuff. Okay, so for the poku or the smoked fish, I have here the fish head. Most people don't add it, but I add it because it gives the soup, you know, some good flavor. You do anything that suits your taste, right? But personally, I have a no waste policy, so wow, I'm hoping it doesn't overflow. Then let's add in the fried fish. Oh, thank God. Now our garden eggs goes in. Our okra goes in as well. So for the rest of the 30 minutes, it's going to cook all these things so that they come together. So let's allow this to cook. When it's ready, I'll let you guys know. Wow, this smells amazing. So finally, my soup is done. You know, the way I place the ingredients in is in no particular order. You can do them as you please. Feel free. This channel is freedom of choice, so just feel free and do. So once it will taste good, you are good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at asn9332. You can also email me at asnesther60@gmail.com and on TikTok at estherasn0. Have a nice day. Bye bye.